Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Wednesday evening. And that means another Wednesday evening filled with another Nail Talk Live e-workshop, coming from the heart of the Netherlands to the heart of the nail technician. And tonight we have a very exciting program for you because Sabine Tessier, yes, it's a little bit difficult to pronounce, but she is our French distributor all the way from Chartres, which is underneath Paris, an hour underneath Paris. And she came today to Soesterberg, to headquarters, to join me and show her wonderful technique and how she creates the perfect modern almond nail. And all done with gel, mind you. So no shape-its, no power gel, no acrylic. This is going to be a fun gel evening. Sabine has been a magnetic trainer since 2012. I had to check with her because I thought 2013, but time flies when you're having fun. I hope you will agree with that. I will also have the winners of the challenge of 2 weeks ago, and that it was the challenge of Deborah with the pigments, the chromes, and all the tools that she used. It was a very interesting and full show, but that a little bit later this evening. We're going to skip Dermatalk tonight because, of course, the modern almond, as you may know, is quite a complicated and time-consuming nail to make. So I just want to give all the time that we can to Sabine and this beautiful nail. So before we get going, let's get started. Already I see that a lot of the French girls are watching, and also Luelle just joined. Hi everyone, hello Luelle and hello everybody. Nice that you're all here. Of course, it always takes a little bit of time to get everybody to the e-workshop, and tonight it's going to be quite a fantastic one. We will have not 3, but 4 possible winners for the challenge this evening. But before we go into all of that, Sabine, welcome. This is your very first e-workshop. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. This is my first one, and I am really happy to be there with you and with you all in your house. So hello, everybody.
Yes, and Sabine, of course, you already did quite often the international Nail Talk Live shows, and we pre-tape those, and this is a different experience, but perhaps a more fun one, or at least I hope. Our model tonight is Aletta. She was able to join us this evening because we forgot that we also need a model for this nail, because the modern almond nail, Sabine, is really a nail that you have to make on a nail.
Yes, it's really better to do it on a real nail than on a finger practice because the shape is not good. And when you file, it moves, so it makes everything more difficult. And it's already enough difficult.
It is, because this is going to be hand sculpting, so the traditional way that the really professional nail technician creates this nail. I also see already Jessica, who's joining us from Romania, and she's staying with Maria Pop tonight. And Jessica was there for an event the last couple of days. And Jessica informed me before the show that she's doing her utmost best to make sure all the homework is judged, discussed, and that all of you receive your feedback. But of course, she is in Romania, so either it's already done or it will be done tomorrow morning. So just give her a little bit of extra time. And of course, your friend Magda also joined us. Hello, wifey, looking gorgeous. Well, Sabine, you certainly do. What makes the modern almond for you such an interesting shape?
It's because for me this is the most difficult shape if we want a perfect shape, and I was trained by a very good trainer in a magnetic team in the past, and she really explained me everything, how to do it, how to make it perfect. This is what I love in the technique. You know what to do if you want to achieve a result perfect.
Yes, and you're going to explain that also to us. You are also the trainer that is involved when we do expert trainings with a specific shape. So this is really a privilege for all of you and also for me to experience the education Sabine style. Petya also joined us from Bulgaria. Jessica is sending love for Maria and herself from Romania. And Cindy just joined in, and she's from the Netherlands. If you have any questions during this e-workshop, feel free to ask them in the comments, and I will forward those to Sabine. Sabine, well, the form placement is the key to success. So I think that's the first step.
Yes, of course. So first we will see the nail of Aletta. So I already prepared it with everything. So I remove a bit of products because she had a bit of products. And I remove also the free edge, as you can see, because this is really important, because modern almond is a modern shape. So that means that you need to put the nail form up. And to be able to do that, you have to remove all the natural nail. So that's quite difficult.
And she has quite a deep hyponychium, because it seems like there is natural nail, but that's actually the hyponychium.
Yes.
And you removed it all the way in the side walls so that you can angle your form, because it needs to go upward.
Yeah.
But is simply upward the key to a modern shape? So the higher it goes, the more modern it is? Or are there rules?
Yes, of course, there are rules. First, when you look, perhaps the top shot, when you look from the side, the upper arch needs to be parallel to the lower arch.
Yeah.
So you cannot, for example, if you put the nail form really up, like this, you will have or a really short modern almond or a really big apex. So it will be really strange. So we have to keep this in mind when you check from the side. You have to think that this is the lower arch, because I am parallel to the middle of the finger. And this, sorry, I check a bit. And the upper arch needs to be parallel to this line. So this is the key to put the nail form up or bit down.
But you have to take in consideration the length that you want to create, because where the nail ends also changes a little bit the angle. Am I correct?
Yes, yes, yes. The longer you make the modern almond or any modern shape, the lower the nail form will be. But it doesn't mean lower like
a classic shape?
Yeah, like a classic shape. It's almost straight, but always a bit high.
Yeah, Cindy is mentioning in the comments, I found it also very funny, a really short modern almond or a very high apex, and she just loves this. And I agree, because I already saw it. And Magda says she loves the modern almond, and the perfectly straight parallel lines are just on fire or on fleek. So, okay, so now we understand the two have to match, but that means that the form has to be customized.
Yes. Yes, of course. So first you need customize. For example, for Aletta, if you look from the top shot, I had to cut the inside of the nail form because her hyponychium is a bit high.
Yeah.
So it will make a pain for her. And also, as you can see, I use the nail form support, because this nail form support will give me the possibility to have really a straight platform, because modern almond is three platform. It's platform from the side and platform from the top. And you just round them.
Yeah, so let me repeat. You have the platform from the side and from the top. So it's almost like a cube.
Yes, oval.
But I see that you cut the nail form support almost in a coffin shape.
Yeah.
Has that a specific reason?
Yes, it's because if you look, here this is the skin will be, so I don't need the reinforcement here. And as this shape is really thin, it's like 5 millimeters high at the end, so I don't need more than this.
Okay.
So this is why I put it like this, but I need reinforcement in the corner. Here.
In the corner. Yeah, and Magda is asking, do you always use the aluminum nail form support?
Yes, for this shape, yes. Not for any long shape, but for the modern almond, for me, it's not possible to do a good modern almond without the nail form support.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, good that it's already stuck. Of course, you have to cut the nail form support because they are in sheets of 15 by 15 centimeters. And that's so that you can customize and cut it the desired shape and length. You applied it on the form.
Yes.
And now?
Now I will use this pinching stick. Because when you use nail form support, you need pinching stick. I cannot just put it in a round. Yeah, I need this one. And I have to choose the right one. I can give you a small advice because I had some problems to understand how to choose the right one. And if I have the top shot, I can show you. For me, the easiest way is you place the nail inside the tube and you go like this and you see in the corner if it's too big or too small.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
Yeah, for me that's really the most the easiest one. So I will show you with the bigger one. You see, we don't see. Yeah.
No, it
now
covers
it's
it
too
on the
big.
sides.
It's too big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a tapered one. It's not enough connected to the side.
Yeah.
So this is why I chose the other one.
Okay, so it has to follow the natural nail perfectly.
Yes, because the connection is in the stress point. This is the most important in the beginning.
Okay.
Okay.
Good point. I learned something. Thank you.
Great. So when I have choose this one, so now I will place, and this is something really important also with the modern Almond. So most of the time we just make a round around the stick.
Yeah.
Okay?
A round C curve.
A round C curve. But for the modern Almond, the C curve is oval.
Yeah.
So you just have to place it and just go in on the top of the tube.
Only downward pressing, not around it.
Yeah. I don't know if I can show it, how. But it's not complete. I don't go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Just on the top. Just